Have you ever wondered, where do we really go when we fall asleep? Why does our brain build entire worlds in the dark? Worlds that sometimes feel more real than reality itself. And if sleep is just a physical need, then why do some dreams predict the future? Or bring back memories we thought were gone? Maybe sleep is one of humanity's oldest mysteries, one we're still trying to decode. But let's start from the beginning. From the very first moment humans closed their eyes and rested on the ground, sleep was there. Back then, we didn't know what it was. We just felt something different was happening when the world went dark. In ancient civilizations like Egypt and Mesopotamia, sleep was sacred. The Egyptians believed dreams were a doorway to the realm of the gods. Archaeologists have found clay tablets showing that people visited temples to have their dreams interpreted. They believed the gods spoke through sleep. But the Greeks saw it differently. Aristotle in the 4th century BCE tried to explain sleep through reason. He wrote, "Sleep is the shutting down of the senses, so the body can regain strength." Still, it took centuries for humanity to realize sleep was more than rest. In the 19th century, psychology was born and Freud changed everything. He claimed dreams were a window into the unconscious. To him, dreams were the secret language of the mind, where desires, fears, and buried memories came alive. But while Freud searched for meaning, science searched for proof. In 1953, Eugene Oserinsky and Nathaniel Kleitman at the University of Chicago discovered REM sleep. During this stage, our eyes move rapidly beneath closed lids, and the brain becomes as active as when we're awake. This is when most dreams happen. On average, our brains spend about 2 hours dreaming every night. But why does the brain stay so busy while the body lies still? Scientists believe sleep is essential for survival. During deep sleep, the body repairs itself, strengthens the immune system, and detoxifies the brain. Harvard studies show that people who sleep less than 6 hours a night are 30% more likely to develop heart disease. Meanwhile, during a REM sleep, the brain organizes and stores information. That's why learning improves after a good night's rest. An MIT experiment found that rats who slept after running a maze replayed the same paths in their dreams. Their brains were literally practicing. So even asleep, the mind keeps working. But sleep isn't just physical, it's deeply emotional. In dreams, we can fly, die, fall in love, or meet people long gone. Why do dreams feel so real? Because during REM sleep, logic shuts down while emotion ramps up. The amygdala, the brain's emotion center, becomes hyperactive. That's why dreams are so intense. Throughout history, humans have tried to understand, or even control, their dreams. In ancient Tibet, monks practiced dream yoga, learning to stay aware while dreaming. Today, we call it lucid dreaming. About 55% of people experience at least one lucid dream in their lifetime. And some can even choose what happens next. Yet no one fully knows why we dream. One theory says dreams are like mental flight simulators. The brain rehearses emotions and dangers to prepare for real life. Another theory says dreams are just random noise, the byproduct of a busy brain. But if they're just noise, why do they feel so meaningful? In the last decade, scientists have used fMRI scans to map brain activity during dreaming. They discovered the brain creates stories, complete with characters, emotions, and plots, much like a movie. In a way, each night we become our own inner filmmaker. In the 21st century, sleep science has entered a new era. Smartwatches and home EEG devices now track our sleep cycles. Data shows modern humans sleep only about 6.5 hours per night, but our bodies need around 8. The World Health Organization has called sleep deprivation the silent epidemic of the 21st century. At the same time, new tech is trying to hack sleep itself. Neurostimulation research shows it may be possible to trigger deep sleep states using specific electrical pulses, without actually sleeping. If that works, could we rest without sleep? Unlikely. Because sleep isn't just about restoring the body, it's a mental and emotional journey. In sleep, the mind crosses boundaries, rewrites memories, heals emotions, and maybe even speaks to the unconscious. That's why waking from a vivid dream can feel like returning from a real trip. So here's the big question. Is sleep just a function of the brain, or a doorway to something beyond our perception? One thing's certain, without sleep, we can't survive. Experiments show humans can only stay awake for about 11 days before the brain collapses into hallucination. And in our modern world, with glowing screens, stress, and late nights, sleep has become a global challenge. Studies show sleep quality has dropped nearly 20% over the past 50 years. We're more awake than ever, yet somehow less alive. Still, science doesn't have all the answers. We know why the body needs sleep, but not why the mind creates dreams. Maybe one day technology will let us record dreams like movies. In 2013, Japanese researchers managed to reconstruct simple dream images from brain scans with about 60% accuracy. Imagine watching your own dreams on a screen. That day, the line between imagination and reality might disappear. Maybe then we'll finally realize that sleep isn't the end of consciousness, it's just another form of it. And maybe the real question isn't, why do we sleep? But when we dream, are we leaving this world or entering a deeper layer of ourselves? What do you think? Is sleep just the brain at work, or a window into something we've yet to understand?